Hi, my name is Kaela De Silva and I am 18 years old. I am here today to share with you my experiences in faith and why I have chosen to get baptised today. I have grown up in a Christian home basically my whole life and I've attended church every Sunday, but I think I have always just been passively listening to the messages and worship. I would quite frequently be questioning God's existence and how He is involved in my life and what He has actually done for us. Really early into my journey, I remember feeling awkward and confused about why everyone was standing up worshipping God, some even with their hands raised, when for me there didn't seem to be anyone there. I think my faith in Jesus properly started when I went to Satellites in 2022. It's a Christian youth festival with thousands of young people. There were times I definitely felt God's presence, especially during the worship parts of it. I remember feeling what our youth worker Jamie would describe as a God prod, but I don't think I actually understood what God meant by it or what He wanted me to do afterwards. Looking back now, maybe it could have been the realisation that I truly do believe in Him and wanting to start my faith in Him. After Satellites, I don't think I had any more God prod moments, and I started to feel like my faith was going backwards and like God was starting to disappear from my life. Having said that, I think my faith had deepened slightly and I was becoming more aware of God. I started actually singing along to the worship songs more rather than just listening in, and also taking the message in and trying to apply it to my own life outside of the church. In the new year, I started reading Bible in 1 year with the aim of finding Jesus through scriptures and understanding more of what He has done for us. It was also what I liked doing, a challenge / New Year's resolution to achieve. But I realised 6 months in that it was exactly that. I was only doing it for the challenge and I wasn't taking anything in or understanding more about Jesus. I just quickly read through the daily passage so I could move on to other stuff for the day. I gave up later in the year, but I don't think it was all for nothing. I think my faith did progress and I was starting to accept Jesus. Also, being a Christian is not always about getting it right all the time and being perfect with all the daily practices. There are times when it comes easy and times when it is challenging, but that's what God's there for. This school year has been the most challenging with my faith, but it's also been where my faith is at its strongest and where I fully believe in Jesus and trust Him with everything and want to be a Christian. There have been quite a few moments this year where I have questioned God's existence, particularly battling through rejections, and I have been really frustrated with God for not getting me what I wanted. I really felt alone and like God had left me in a really dark place, even with the constant support of my family and teachers. And although I did know that God does have a plan for me and never leaves me, I don't think I actually believed it. I used to dislike the words of the song Firm Foundation because I never felt like it was true for me. I kept praying that God would find me again. I would get what I wanted, but felt my prayers were always unanswered. But now I realised that they were all the wrong prayers. I needed to trust God with my life and let Him have the controls instead. As I started doing just that, I started to feel a bit better about myself and felt more relief when I let God carry some of my struggles. He has a plan for me right from the start. I truly believe that although my life is not perfect and struggles as well as moments of happiness will continue with me through university and adulthood, God will always be with me. I am ready to follow Jesus and live my life with Him in it. He is my everything. I am here today to be baptised in the name of the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit.